Blessing to everybody. Blessing to everybody. Shout out to UConn for winning today, baby. Shout out to UConn boys. Going to the chip. Let's get this championship, man. You know, always been a UConn fan since I was a little kid. It's just been a blessing, man. I've had a blessing. I've had a blessed sports journey, as a fan. I'm a fan of the Dallas Mavericks. We won a chip. Witness Dirk Nowitzki win the MVP. Patriots fan, we won the chip. Witness Tom Brady win multiple MVPs. Um, and I'm a UConn fan, so we've won multiple championships, and I've witnessed some of the best ones. Uh, Kimba, Shabazz Napier, just some really good chips, man. So can't wait till Monday come. Hopefully we can get that next one. See the bear in the back, you know what I mean? Just cooling with the Brady jersey on, you know. But yeah, man, how y'all doing, man? I know I've been slacking with the videos and everything, but man, life, man, I'll be able to get my money, work out, be with my family, and just think of some new good messages to bring y'all, So I love this hat, man. This hat fire. Fly, man. You know. Fly brother like myself, man. I just keep doing this, man. Just keep it fly, man, all times, man. I got stacks on stacks with the bracelets, G-Shock, you feel me? Put the rollie up, cause it's just cooling today, B. You know? My sister Nancy on my shirt, feel me? But yeah, man, this video is going to be about just a couple things, maybe a few things. Maybe I'll give out 5 ways to um impress a woman or gain her interest or maybe just get a woman to like you without having to spend money, right? All right. Um, because I know it's a lot of guys out there, and it's just this day and age. It's like the propaganda that's out there is like guys got to be spending money to apply pressure. Or guys got to be taking girls on dates to apply to apply pressure or show interest. You know what I mean? So I just want to give 5 ways what you can do to show interest in a woman, um, and it doesn't cost any money. All right. So I really shouldn't even be giving me my this is my game. This is my personal wisdom. Okay. These are the things that I do myself. All right. So I don't want everybody stealing this. And if you do take this, man, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit my Cash App is Native Sports. You know what I mean? Hit me up on IG at Bane the Truth. BANETHETRUTH. Bane the Truth on IG. You know what I'm saying? And let me know how these things work for y'all. So first and foremost, you need to get a woman to like you. And how do you get a woman to like you? She needs to know who the fuck you are. She needs to know who you are. So of course, I'ma always tell y'all, you gotta be hollering and talking to women. It shouldn't always be the intention on sleeping with her, but you gotta be talking to women um and just hollering at them. Basically getting at women. All right. So, in doing so, you need to have a clean presentation. You see me right now. I cut my beard off. I most of the time I have the beard. The ladies like the beard, but right now the ladies like this too. But I just need to reset, and the ladies like this. It's clean cut, so you need to just be looking clean with the beard. As long as the beard is shaped up, it's clean. So again, this is not paying for her. This is paying. This is you. The money is staying with you. So okay, have you something. a clean look. All right. Some of y'all got dreads. You need to have your dreads done and clean. All right. Look at my teeth. Very white, very straight. Okay. Get a nice smile. Okay, this is all what I'm saying, telling you is you need to get your campaign together. Doesn't cost any money for her. You're not giving any money to her. You're not outsourcing any money, and it involves her. Okay. Again, going to the gym, right? Um, when you go to the gym, you're getting your physical together. You basically putting on diamonds, you're putting on, money all over your body. That's what the gym is. Okay. I want y'all to start thinking about it like that. People walk up to me, especially the women, they always walk up to me and they're like, man, you been in the gym? Man, I like the way you look, like your physique. Again, um, rap versus you walking up to somebody with thousands of dollars of diamonds on, which does gives people attention, but they're more so intimidated because they can't afford diamonds and gold and stuff like that. So, that stuff is nice too, but do the gym part first. And then the second thing, right, is why when you're doing this gym, um, and this kind of goes into like maybe like the last thing, sorry, but when you're doing the gym, right, you need to be somewhat recording it so you can post it on the gram. Okay, this gets a woman's attention because she sees you're healthy. All right, now you're not doing this strictly to get a woman, but I'm just telling you that this is what helps you get women. All right. um all right, another thing, uh your your accolades, your accomplishments, right? So if you went to college, you got a great job, you just closed on a house. Again, these are all things that's for you, but you post them and you're posting them for you, but you're getting the attention of a woman. Okay. Again, this doesn't cost any money. All right. I'm not gonna spend too much time on that because I don't want y'all thinking like, oh, I need to go back to school to get a woman, this and that. Nah, you need to go to school for the future of your kids and your legacy and this and that. You know what I mean? So all right. You need to get a house so because a man needs to lay his head down in his house. And also, let me put that little caveat in there as well. Um, when people be saying going 50-50 and stuff like that, understand that you are paying where you stay at. You don't ever move in with a woman. Okay? Ever. A woman moves in with you. No woman stays with me. Why? Because I bought this house. I'm not asking a woman to go 50-50. I don't even have a girlfriend. So that's not out of the question. But it say if I did have a girlfriend, she would be moving in with me. I'm not gonna ask her to go 50-50. She would just put in whatever she wants to put in, which whoever is in here, they're gonna contribute in some kind of way. But I'm going to be paying my own mortgage because this is where I stay. This is my house. Okay. But moving on, we're gonna get to that another video. Uh the next thing you can, don't always be just texting a woman after you get her number and stuff like that. You can text her, you can call her, but when you text and call, now I'm even guilty of this too sometimes. It kind of gets redundant, and especially with these girls these days, these women these days, they have like these short attention spans, and they have Instagram, so they really on to the next guy like this, whether they want to admit it or not. It doesn't matter if you're handsome or not. They don't see the next guy like this. They talking to 4 or 5 guys at a time, however many they can juggle. So you gotta stand out. Don't be the same guy. So as the rest. So what I would say is uh send a playlist. Okay. Put a playlist together. A cool playlist. You can send one or two. That doesn't cost any money. She's gonna be impressed. It's low maintenance, but um highly effective. Okay, low maintenance but highly effective. It doesn't cost any money. All right. Um, spend some time just curating it yourself. You might already have it, but switch up the cover art on it. Make it unique to the girl, you and the girl, like maybe put you and her face on it, you know what I mean? And then you can name it something, with a heart. This is all the things that I do. So I don't want y'all to be like, "Oh, this ain't work for me," but it works for me. All right, so just giving y'all a couple of little things, so giving y'all some wisdom, giving y'all some game on what you can do. Cause I know a lot of guys be like, I ain't paying for nothing, I ain't paying for it. And I'll be with y'all. I'm not about to be paying for everything, and I barely know you. And also, um, man, let me see what else. Let me see what else. I would say if you want to ask a girl on a date and you don't want it to be like too expensive, right? Just analyze her a little bit. If you see she needs to go to the gym, if she's close to you, if she all live in the same city, um, do a gym day, do a workout day. Yeah, do that. You know, highly effective, shows your leadership, and overall is for the betterment of you both of your health. So, I would definitely advise that as well. What else, man? Oh, getting on the grill. So you need to go buy yourself a grill. Why? Because every man needs a grill. Grilled food is probably the most healthiest food to cook. And then also depending on what you're cooking, but um it's probably the healthiest method of cooking. But also when you're grilling, you want to post this on the gram. Okay. Most of the time, man, I'm not posting. I might post some funny things. I might post, some travel, but I mostly post me at the gym, thoughtful things, food, and being on the grill. Ladies love food. They love men that's on the grill. They always say, y'all men need to put down the hookahs and pick up a grill. Put down the hookahs and get on the grill. I don't have those issues because I'm always on the grill, but they just gonna be talking shit for the hell of it. But they love when you're on the grill. Your DMs are gonna be going crazy, okay? That doesn't mean you need to reply back to the DMs, okay? Have some standards and flyness about yourself. But when the woman that you're involved with or you like is replies back to those posts about you being on the grill, right? On your story, then y'all start to, converse again. And then her interest is going up, or she's just engaging with you a little bit more. All right, doesn't cost you anything. This is your food, you're eating it, you have to eat anyway. All right, so yeah, man, that's about like 4 or 5 things. Let me think of some more stuff. Hmm just being knowledgeable about life as well, man. Like reading some books, knowing about the stock market, knowing about current events, you know what I mean? Have a different perspective, um, a strong perspective, have a challenging perspective. And you know what I mean? But of course, you have to get there with the woman. So also when you're reading these text messages, when y'all texting, you reading these things, if she says certain things about her pet, about her hair, her nails, um, you specifically ask questions on those things. All right. You can ask a random question to start off the conversation or whatever. Hey, how's your day going? The woo woo woo. But then when she tells you about her day, she says a couple things. And of course, a lot of these girls be dry. You need to get them some fucking water. But you gotta kind of like just be a little bit more like, all right, yeah, I'm stepping over that. Like I'm stepping over the dryness. Like here's some water and get to something that can like you can, you can work with. You can all right, now I can probe this. I can work off of okay, you said that, your car broke down. Okay, what kind of car you got? And then, from there, you can say, okay, yeah, you got a Mercedes, you got a Benz, or you got a Jeep, and now you can talking to her about Jeeps and Mercedes and stuff like that. Now, because honestly, they don't care where you really walk them to. They do, but they don't. They don't know this. You know what I mean? You're slowly just building a mansion in her head. You're slowly just building interest in her head, and this doesn't cost you any money. I'm not perfect with all this wisdom and all this game, but it just is what it is. It's like once you figure it out, you figure it out. Also, you need to be able to joke and have banter with the woman as well. A lot of them are very angry walking around here, so you need to be able to make them laugh, make them feel better. Give them some space, but next time you talk to them, or a lot of times when you do talk to them, you need to be having some jokes with them, jokes about when you're conversing with them. And yeah, man. So I think that's all I got for y'all right now. I'm pretty sure I got some more. Oh, man, writing them cards. When that's a little bit later on, maybe like 3 months plus, 4 months plus. Writing cards, handwritten cards. Um, yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. No woman can make you spend your money. Okay, you are a man. So, but you don't also money is just money, bro. So, you need to do something great with it. But no woman can make you spend it. But if you don't want to spend it, then you need to be daggone being strategic in other ways too. Because shit, nobody want to just sit around and just be like, hey, there's nothing being invested in me. I'm not learning anything from this guy. He's not giving me anything. He's not even sending me a freaking playlist. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on now. So you need to be strategic on what you're doing, what you're posting. You can't even if you don't want to take her out to eat, the least you can do is be posting uh you on the grill. Maybe she'd be like, hey, I want to come over, I want to play bingo. I want to play bingo. Come get some food, you know? So yeah, man. I definitely uh could give y'all a couple more, but I'll probably just make a part two, man. I don't want these videos to be too long, and I got other stuff to do. So, yeah, I'm gonna get back at y'all. Blessing to everybody. Shout out to my family. Shout out to UConn Huskies, man. Let's get this win on Monday. Uh, yeah, man. Gino Smith or Gino Oriema. I don't condone on what you did with Don Staley. But we move on. Shout out to Don Staley. Shout out to South Carolina. You know, um, Shout out to the UConn girls. Um, but yeah, man. Don should have slapped him. Don should have slapped Gino, man, for real, for real. But yeah, man. Shout out to the Huskies. Shout out to Dan, mother Hurley. Yeah, man. Let's get this win. You already know what I'm on, baby. Yeah, man. It's your boy Bano, man. I'm out of here, baby. And y'all, for all y'all that be stalking my all right, so let me say this too. When I get to know somebody, you know, um, they get to stalk. I don't want to say stalking, but it is a form of stalking. But they get to finding all of my pages, including this one. And I just want to tell y'all, this is just somewhere where you can speak freely about things and share wisdom and knowledge and information, uncommon information, without being scrutinized, on a place like Instagram. So y'all need to lay off of it a little bit. Don't you can cut me off for the things that I say up here, but I don't care because that just shows how small minded that you are. Um, so blessings to you. I wish everybody the best. I would never stalk anybody's socials and just cutting them off for what I find on their socials unless it's so absurd and abominable that I just can't talk to them anymore. So, hey, to each his own. I'm very handsome. I'm beautiful. I'm a beautiful man. I'm a gorgeous, handsome man, healthy man. And a very intelligent man as well. Very successful man. and I'm blessed by God, so I'm not finna be just lowering my standards or put myself in a box just because a little box wants me to, chase after, or is getting offended because I just won't get in there. No, 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 it's not me. No, it's not me. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, then hey, so be it. But love y'all, man. The biggest, the biggest, the biggest, the biggest, the biggest. Bane, brown skin poppy. Let's get it, man. Hopefully I can. It's April. I'm gonna try to do maybe like I'm gonna try to do I'm gonna try to do four, at least four videos this month, man. And and if I can, I'll try to go live every morning, man. It's just don't be the thing that be on my mind in the mornings, man. I'll be praying and I just try to, just get to it in the mornings. But oh yeah, happy Easter. God bless y'all. You know, thank God, Jesus is Lord. Shout out to all the Christians. Shout out to all the Muslims. We love y'all. And yeah, man, be back with some more uncommon information, some more wisdom, man, some more of my own personal game. And yeah, holla.